So I'm here with BTCC driver Dave Newsham. So David, it only seems like yesterday that you were getting yourself suited and booted, ready to go out for your first qualifying session in your Ford Focus, and now we are here for the last round.
Yeah, it's gone by really quickly, hasn't it? Can't believe this is the last round of the season. So it's been an up and down year. We've got a podium out of it, and we've been reasonably quick occasionally, but not very consistently. So that's the downside to us.
Now you say you find it unbelievable this is the last round. Do you want it to be the last round? Would you enjoy it having more, or do you just want to get into that break?
Today the car's probably feeling the best it's been all year. So it'd be nice to keep it going. But we'll see how we get on today. It's been wet and dry today, so and it looks like it's probably going to be in between for qualifying. So it'd be interesting to see where we end up. But hopefully we'll be up there somewhere in the top 10, hopefully.
Now the weather for qualifying is still unknown, and also the weather for tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be dry for qualifying, but then wet for the races tomorrow. That's definitely going to throw a huge curveball for the races tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. We'll see what it brings us. It'll be the same for us all. So In a way, it'd be nice if it's dry tomorrow. I think the car's got a real nice balance on old tyres, so we haven't put new tyres on it yet. So we don't know how well it's going to qualify, but I think the car feels good for over a race distance. But if it's wet, I like the wet, and the car likes the wet, so I don't mind either way. But as long as we bring it home safe and we get right in that top 10 somewhere, and let's see if we can squeeze a podium out before the end of the year.
Now the back section of this track is very full-on, all-out sort of corners. Are these sort of corners that you look forward to driving to? I guess it would help being in the dry than in the wet, though.
Yeah, I love this track. Yeah, it's great out through the back there. Some really quick corners, and you've got to be quite brave on a few of them. So, no, it's a really good track. And in the wet, it's two different tracks because that's old tarmac out there. It's quite grippy in the wet. And on the Indy circuit here, it's a different tarmac. It's quite slick, so you've really got to full attack out there on the grippy bits, and really bring it back on the new part on the new circuit on the Indy bit. So you're driving two different circuits really.
And finally, what are your realistic targets, ambitions for this weekend? Is it to be in the points? You now trying to push up for consistent top 10s?
Yeah, I mean we've been in the points pretty much all season. We've had a few blips, but we've been comfortably inside the top 15 all year really on race pace anyway. It'd be nice to qualify inside the top 10. That's been our aim all year. We're not going to qualify at the front, but it'd be nice to get in the top 10. And we weren't far off there in practice. So and then we've got a pretty good race car, so we know we can go well in the races. So if we can get further up in qualifying, then the racing's going to be a bit better for us. But it'd be nice to qualify better, and nice to get a reverse grid near the front somewhere and try and squeeze a podium out of it.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Dave. You've been very good for qualifying later today.
Thank you. Cheers.